Hi everyone. With the recent events, I wanted to talk about self care from a women's health physical therapist perspective, addressing self care for women and how important it is for moms, especially. Self care is crucial for women in general because I feel like if we don't take care of ourselves, everyone around us will just collapse. Self care can be a lot of different things. Um, I have a sheet of 50 different ways of taking care of yourself and how to relax. I'll post it in the comments below. But anything that makes you happy, anything that gives you time away from everything and anything that you enjoy doing, any hobbies that you used to do and you want to go back to go doing, just go do it. Women are capable of doing a lot of things and handle a lot, but however, we only can do so much. We're not designed to be doing all of that. We're not super, although we can be, but our bodies physically and mentally are not designed for it. We can take care of the kids, work full-time jobs and even two, three jobs and take care of the house and do a lot of different things, run around with after school activities with kids, and then come home, make dinner, and feed the kids, take a shower, put them to sleep, and then after they're asleep, spend time with the husband, and then wait a second, but where's that place for you time, for your self care? This is what should be coming first, and this is important. When I work with postpartum women, I always educate them that giving birth alone is trauma to our bodies. Research shows that giving birth is equivalent to breaking around 20 bones in the body. And this is just regular, uncomplicated birth. There are births that are much more traumatic, where we have C sections, traumatic vaginal deliveries, which involves a lot of perineal tears, where the recovery is much longer, much more painful, much more traumatic. And here we are coming out of the hospital 2, 3 days later after the delivery, and boom, going back to reality, going back to home, taking care of the family, taking care of the new human being that we just gave birth to, and completely neglect ourselves. This is unfortunately, it should not be that way. And uh, one of the ways to prevent postpartum depression is to take care of yourself, although it is most of the time hormonal, involving chemical imbalances that are going on in our brain. It's totally normal. But where we come in as women's health physical therapists, we encourage wellness programs to postpartum women as prevention, where we introduce fitness. We have fitness programs where we do very short 5 to 10 minute exercises virtually or in person. It's very simple exercises, and these simple exercises secrete happy hormones, which are endorphins. This is one of the self care ways to take care of yourself in order to be able to take care of your family and the baby. And on top of that, that happy hormone makes you happy, a happy person just in general. The next crucial self care part is sleep. As we all know, babies don't sleep through the night, and postpartum women most of the time lack sleep because they need to be feeding the baby or they pump during the night to feed the baby. And that's double work. You pump and plus you feed the baby. And so, um, you know, they can have multiple babies and they can have a little bit older babies or kids that don't sleep through the night yet. And, just today I was talking to one mom that neglected her sleep because she had so many things to do. And she says that she hasn't slept well in 3 years because she had kids back to back. And the longest that she slept was 3 hours at a time. And I started talking to her and helping her implementing and scheduling time to put in more sleep in her routine, and gave some suggestions, different things like sleeping when the baby is napping, sleeping when the older kids are not home yet, and not worrying about the cleaning and being tidying the house, and making sure to prioritize sleep is more important than cleaning the toys, organizing other things, and cooking dinners, which can be ordered in, and other chores around the house that could be done later, not when the baby's sleeping. You'd rather sleep when the baby's sleeping. Now, another crucial self-care part is nutrition. Fueling your body is important, and a lot of the times, again, busy moms take care of families, take care of the babies, and I speak for myself and to myself, eating on the run is not healthy. It's also how we eat and what we eat, eating healthy meals, sitting down to eat. It's important how we chew. It's also important eating without distractions and, um, without distractions where we really feel the food, we chew the food and swallowing, and like mentally, you're really processing all that you're eating. And this is the healthy way of how we're eating. Um, Also, some mothers are not tolerant of babies' cries. They feel guilty. They blame themselves that they're not good mothers. They're not able to calm their babies down, and all those negative thoughts about themselves as moms not being able to take care of their babies. So, ladies, to make it easy for you to be able to calm your babies down, there are different cries that babies have, and I have a different video just for that. There are about four cries. There may be a few more out there, but the common four cries are, that the babies communicate with us is: number one, when they're hungry; number two, when they're gassy, and they need to be burped or put on tummy to get that gas out, or do other exercises with legs to get the gas out. And I have different video for that. Number three is when they're pooped, and number four, when they want to go to sleep. And these cries are all different pitches. I have a video on that too. So if you want to check it out, you can go on my YouTube channel, Mommy and Me PT. So if moms are aware of these cries, they'll be able to take care of their babies and stop the crying, knowing that what they meant. Um, they won't be bothered by their crying, and they won't be stressed out by their crying, go crazy because they can't take the crying anymore. Basically, bottom line is get as much support as you can out there. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to share what's going on. It doesn't have to be a taboo. It doesn't have to be shameful. A lot of these things, a lot of the things that we as women's health, pelvic floor physical therapists do, um, they're not talked about. People feel shameful to talk about. They're not talked about out loud, or they're like hush hush. And some people just brush it off, and they're just, it's gonna get better with time. But this is not something you would want to take care of it. Just like any other part of the body is treated when medical attention is needed, so too there shouldn't be any shame to talk about this. This is not right, and it has to be talked about openly, because things that we're taking care of are treatable, and in some cases very easily treatable and very fast. So reach out, don't be afraid or shy about that. We're here to support you, whoever it is that gives women health support, whether it's physical, emotional, or in any other ways. Get that support as much as you can. It's out there, and it's easily accessible. All the best to everyone.